This is a story about love. It is about two blind people who have a caring heart. It is about an orphanage that is reaching out to children every day of the year. It is about Dr. Gozar, who's like a Patch Adams of the Philippines. He is a doctor with a cause and a purpose to save children's lives, and because what he can do with his hands and his understanding how to repair the heart, a child's life was saved because of his talent and love. Jennifer Batista, who lives in the Philippines, has been blind for many years. Robert F. Smith, who has been blind since birth, has been on a quest for the past 8 years to do intentional acts of kindness with no expectations and never asking what the cost of doing good would be. Robert spoke with his agent and shared with him how he would like to reach out further than just doing good here in the United States. So they began a quest and they started an organization on Facebook that would reach out to the blind. This is where they met Jennifer Batista. She shared her dream to work in orphanages, and so they encouraged her. Little did we know that Jennifer would take this to heart. She found an orphanage near her called Home of Hope, and it was there that she began to discuss with the staff what she wanted to do, and she had actually built a team around her already. Her goal was to actually do some puppet shows for some children, and again, Robert reached out with that because he was connected with Duple Poops, puppets with a purpose. They sent the puppets, and that's what they thought they were going to do. Little did they know that they would change a girl's life forever. As Jennifer was speaking with the staff at Home of Hope, they made her aware of Sophia. Sophia had been abandoned at the age of 2, was deaf in one ear, and now they found that she had a heart that was damaged. She was beginning to pass out, and her heart was beginning to deteriorate. Robert and his agent began to look in the United States for someone that could reach out and help them. But then the question was asked, why not do it in the Philippines? And lo and behold, right in Jennifer's own backyard was Dr. Gozar. The only challenge was he needed to get her to Manila. He needed to do this very quickly because in the next few months, if this was not done, the worst could happen. So in the next 5 to 7 days, Robert and his agent and staff around him started making calls and started to raise money. They set up a GoFundMe page. They asked people on Facebook. They knew they had to rush because they needed to save Sophia's life. And 7 days later, the funds were raised. But they were only raised because Dr. Gozar forwent any pay that he had been given. The only cost that we would incur would be for the device that would go into her heart. Robert and Jennifer were able to take this surgery that would cost over $40,000 down to a mere $2,500. The day of the surgery was an exciting day, and Sophia looked at it very optimistically. And during the surgery, with careful hands and looking at screens and everyone working together, they had a successful surgery.
Hi Rob, good morning. It's a great news. Sophia's procedure was successful, and you can see, I don't think you can see it from behind, but you can see the device is already in place here in our heart. And thank you for the support of the kindness walk.
In addition, afterwards, it was so amazing because Sophia sat up very quickly the next day, and with Dr. Gozar at her side, they formed with their hands the shape of a heart. It was amazing to see how fast Sophia recuperated. But this is not the end of the story. So Jennifer wanted to have a victory dinner where they discussed other things. Dr. Gozar made him aware that there are over 16 children that need these surgeries. And usually it takes 2 to 3 years. And now they're beginning to set up their next journey. The next child is already slated. This all happened because Jennifer Bautista and Robert F. Smith, who are totally blind, joined together to make a difference in the world. They thought they were going to help an orphanage. Instead, they saved a child's life.
Jesus, Lamb of God, worthy is your name. Jesus, Lamb of God, worthy is your name.
And what's just as important is those that you are watching. Every kind deed that you do, whether it be prayers or support or a thumbs up or money, helped this little child to have a life again. God bless you, and I can't wait till our next child comes along.